Hey, folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. There is the phone number. There is the social media way you can follow us. There's the email address. You do not have any blank excuse. Put whatever word you want in the blank. That's the kind of show it is where you get to participate. You have no blank excuse, like Gene Rayburn with that long. What was with that long microphone, right? So, little Johnny and little Jill went into a pup tent. Anyhow, all right, so that was generational. How many of you understood what I just said? So, the base, it's all about that base, right? The base, the Donald J. Trump, President Donald J. Trump base is expanding. I'm telling you. The American people know that this is a phony story. And see, I tell you what, 2 weeks ago, right? I said weeks ago, but I really started harping on it, as they say last week. They know they do not have a candidate. Polling numbers say that, you know what? They do not want, the American people do not want to lose their health care and be pushed over onto national health care. Okay? The American people do not want to spend their tax money on transgender reassignment or gender reassignment surgery. Like when you're one Barbie doll and you want to be another Barbie doll. The taxpayer, look, taxpayers say if you want to cut something off, you want to start shopping in a different area of the store, and let your hair grow out, get highlights, you know, whatever. I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for your damn wacky, crazy ass, sex change operation. I ain't paying for it. Same thing with abortion. Why do you think the Henry Hyde Amendment has lasted this long? And I don't want to go down the road of abortion, but if you start digging into it, the American people said, okay, for those that said, all right, the Supreme Court upheld it. They ruled that abortion is legal. If that's the case, I'm not paying for it. It's all on you. I'm not paying for it. Okay. You can scrape up the 129 or whatever it costs. I mean, I'm not joking and being flip about it, but I'm not paying for it, is what the American people said. Same thing with this. So they don't have a candidate. All right. Now, my age, 45, 55, 65, 35, 45, 55, 65. They say we had to pay for our college. We had to pay off our college loans. I don't know that I get just giving it away and we pay. Wait a minute. So if college is free, here's what, I'm 35 years old. Well, I could be, but I'm 35 years old. I just got settled in, all right? So I'm going to put him on the street here. I'm talking with my nephew. I got a lot of them last Sunday morning, right? And the guy is, he's doing his residency. He's a doctor. He's a great kid. And he says, Uncle Brian, do you realize all of my 20s is going to be spent in schools. He was just in a hospital in Charlotte. He's going to work in a hospital in Lehigh Valley, and then he's coming to Emory in November, and then he has to do a year of this and a year of that. And the next thing you know, before he can really make some money, okay, he's going to be 30, right? He's Uncle Brian, look. So you got these guys that are like 35, ladies too, sorry. You got these men and women in America today, they're 35. They went through school, okay? They did their planning. They didn't have their kids until they had enough money for a down payment of the house, whatever, right? They did all of this. And now they're settled into their conservative lifestyle at 35. They're starting to think, I got a mortgage, and then wait a minute, they told me my house was X, and my payment would be X. But every month there's another $350 on top of the payment I got to send the mortgage company. What the hell's that? Oh, that's your property tax, about $400 a month, $350 a month. What? And then so they're starting to think, oh my God, they become conservatives, right? I'm going somewhere with this. Now all of a sudden you have these people campaigning out there. We want to give free college to everybody. Oh, bravo, bravo, bravo. And then you got the guy and girl that's 35 years old. They had their first kid. They bought their house. They're paying their property taxes, really got their eyes wide open and all their other taxes. And they say, hold on, pump the brakes. So you're saying I'm paying my student loans right now, but I'm also now going to pay for their college. Because you realize somebody always has to pay for college. You pay for college now, we pay for college later. So if you go to college, right, and you pay that college bill, they lie to you. They have to raise taxes. If they're going to do Medicare for all, they got to raise middle class taxes, not on the rich. They got to raise middle class. If they want free college, they got to raise middle class. They know that. And the American people know it. So they got these progressives. They got Bernie Sanders. Biden says he'll do everything they do just to stay in the race. Elizabeth Warren is going to tax the hell out of you. And you will have to pay for college when you go or when you get out. Because you're going to taxes are going to go through the roof because you got to pay for college. And it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard saying that college should be free. And don't get that wrong. Somebody's paying for it sooner or later because your taxes have to go up, pay all those. Whoever's paying those professors, those wacky-ass people that's indoctrinating your kids now, still have to get paid. Whoever's paying the damn light bills over there now, still have to get paid. So where does that shift of that money go? Guess what? You still pay for college. So some of these things are the craziest damn things you ever heard. Now, if you get free college for every kid in America, that's when they will determine and start testing you in high school to see if little Billy's bright enough to spend that much money on. What, free college for everyone? No. Little Billy said he wanted to be a doctor. He thinks he can be a doctor, but the government's tested him. And the government thinks he would do better in automotive training classes and get a job. But Billy wants to be a doctor. He has a dream. Hey, he doesn't have the grades. He's just a... And that area is full at this time. You wait. That's all the government wants to do, is they want to give every single person in America free college and then determine your future. What the hell's wrong with you damn people? You don't catch on to any of this? And you got Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders and them yelling free college, and then they're yelling borders. Just the borders are open. They treat the borders like damn Thursday, Black Friday after Thanksgiving. Black Friday shopping, and you got them running across the border, right? Well, hell, come on in. We have to pay for that too. So you've got 35, 45, 55, 65-year-old people saying, wait a minute. I had to pay for mine, and now I'm going to pay for somebody. And 20 years from now, you got to pay the college bill. So anyhow, they know they don't have a candidate. They flat out know they have no candidate. They know that the American people are not ready to vote for Elizabeth Warren and raise their taxes because they're smart enough to know nothing is free. College is not free. Healthcare is not free, okay? None of these things they say are free. And they also have sense enough to know that illegals in this country are costing billions of dollars in healthcare, housing, schools, and so forth. So the only thing they can do, they know they've lost. They absolutely know they've lost on this issue. The only thing they can do is try to get you to vote against Trump. Against him. That's it. Because Trump, they want Trump to be, would he be the first? I don't know, I have time to look it up. They want Trump to be the first. Now they're close. I'm going to show you the numbers. They want Trump to be the first impeached. Now there's a difference in being impeached and removed. The Senate removes. So you have the articles. It's like a grand jury. The House of Representatives is like the grand jury, and they passed, like with Johnson, I think it was 11 articles of impeachment. But they passed the articles of impeachment. They send them to the Senate, right, for a hearing to remove. So anyhow, we'll get into that later. He's not going to be removed. But I think they want Trump to try to run for re-election as the first impeached president trying to go for a second term. If that's true or not, you can look it up. Because what they would love to have is impeached, disgraced. He wants a second term. If something happened so bad in the first term that they impeached him, what would he do in the second term? When there's no restraint. That's what they want. Okay, vote against Trump. He scares the hell out of me. Look what he did in the first term. He told the little guy over there, do me a favor. What the hell will he do in the second term? Will he want 2 favors? I'm serious. They're nuts. They're crazy as hell. They are crazy damn people. Anyhow. Oh, by the way, the Senate removes. The House of Representatives, they vote on articles of impeachment. The Senate removes. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to look you in the they've already found Susan Collins and Mitt Romney, right? And Ben Sass is a little nervous about it. I'm going to look you in the camera and tell you, if the Senate impeachment vote was behind closed doors and you never knew, like, the identity, like the whistleblower, if you just came out and said the Senate voted this number to this number because they need 60, and you never knew how your senator voted and who did what, Donald Trump would be removed from office, even on the Senate side. That's my opinion. So let me go look at a couple pictures because I got a lot to do today. Here's number 3. Let's start with number 3. Trump asked for a favor, the New York Times. Trump asked for a favor in a call memo show right there. He said, can you give me a favor? And here we go. Here's number 4. Now we're going to go over, what I'm doing now is just showing you how whacked they are this morning. They're going crazy. Sorry, had to refresh, okay? Trump asked for Ukraine president to do us a favor, man. Investigate company linked to Russian probe. Look into Biden, okay? Here are the gates of hell, the keepers of the gates of hell, number 5. Trump repeatedly pressed UK president to work with Attorney General and Giuliani. There they are. And she is just, and let's see, let me go past some of these uglies here. Here is one of their problems, recent polling, number 14, Elizabeth Warren. They are afraid that Elizabeth Warren will kick Joe Biden's ass off the stage. Don't forget, now listen to me, I have said for 2 damn years, so if you're new to the show, I'm sorry, you're not in trouble. But I have told anybody that's been on this show for 2 damn years, this Tom Steyer impeached the president you had to pay attention to. So Tom Steyer is going to be on the stage. Impeach, okay? Impeach the president. Look it up. He's a Jewish fella, by the way. He's poured millions of dollars in impeach. Now he's a Democrat candidate. Weeks ago, months ago, I said, be careful. He's a Democrat candidate. Nobody's listened. 2 debates went by. 2! Pay attention, damn it. No, Tom Steyer didn't make the debates, did he? But guess which debate Tom Steyer will make? Let's take a second. Oh, Tom Steyer will be on the stage for the October debate just in time to say, I told you so, we had to impeach this guy. Interesting. Is it a coincidence? You remember the old, or you don't remember, maybe the kids out there don't remember this, the old cassette tapes where you went in live or Memorex. Remember that? We had to figure out, this is a recording on Memorex tape, and we have somebody in the sound booth, live or Memorex, right? Remember that? Well, guess what? Tom Steyer is going to have his little Memorex ass up on the stage, and you're going to see him live talk about impeach the president right at the right time, at the exact time needed. So 220 Democrat nomination right there. Elizabeth Warren, they're scared to death because Biden's going to get his ass booted off the stage. And Warren looks like right now, and this was 19 through 23. Now, Biden is going to go down. And Warren looks like she's emerging. And if she becomes the front runner and she becomes the face of the Democrat Party, and she wants to give everything away and she wants you to pay for gender reclassification or redirection or cutting things off gender surgery, you might say, well, put the horse back in the barn, girl, because I'm going to not pay for this. Anyhow, that scares them. So they know they've got to do something, and that something is try to impeach the president. Let me just say this. Number 16 is Johnson. Go look up why he got impeached. Okay. And number 21. Senate, this is where I come up. Senate again rebukes Trump on national emergency declaration. It's just a resolution they passed, but the Senate did pass rebuking Trump on using funds from the military in a national emergency declaration, okay, kind of way, which that says to me right there that if they had a chance to rebuke the president behind closed doors, they would have him removed. Quit saying the Senate is Republican, okay? Number 23, Danny Savalas comes on. Total of 220 House members, 219 Democrats and 1 independent support some type of action on impeachment, okay? They're ready to go, folks. What is it, 235? They're ready to go. Yes, sir. And then you will have to make a decision at the ballot box. Are you going to vote for a president that was impeached? Number 24, majority of House members now back some type of impeachment against Trump. Number 25, okay, there he is. Joe Biden went to Jimmy Kimmel, of all places. He went serious, and he needs to be impeached. Number 26, Trump denies pressuring UK president to probe Biden, as MSNBC. 5:04 a.m. this morning. Their heads were twisting off. I'm telling you. I was like, it was one of the most gleeful on CNN and MSNBC morning reports. I mean, they were up. They already had their coffee. They had their Spark. They had their juice. They went in and they got a shot of vitamin B, whatever they had to do, man. Reporter, have you felt any pressure from the President Trump to investigate Joe Biden and hunting? He said, no, I didn't feel the push. Number 27. Would you like President Zelensky to do more on Joe Biden and investigate? Would you like a little more there, Big D? Right? Number 28. Trump, the other thing, there's a lot of talk about Biden's son, that Biden stopped the prosecution, and a lot of people want to find out about that. So whatever you can do with the Attorney General would be great. Biden went around bragging that he stopped the prosecution, so if you look into it, it sounds horrible to me. So we all know Biden went over there, a couple trips to the Ukraine, got his little boy a job, disgraced kid, with a corrupt natural gas company. So there was a investigator, Ukrainian government investigator, looking at Burisma with these criminal oligarchs, if you'll get deep into it, and Hunter Biden all of a sudden on the board getting money, and Joe Biden over there. And hey, Joe, they're investigating Burisma. So, that was part of the deal. No, you can't do that. So what Joe does is he goes over and says, look, we got $1 billion of loan guarantees for you. I'll pull them off the table. Now, my plane leaves in 6 hours. You fire this guy or you're not getting the money. Whoa! That's not called doing a favor. That's called just straight up hit job right there, right? Happens to be the company they're investigating that his son sits on the board. You can't do that. You're not the president. Try me. Call Barack. See if he doesn't back me on this one. We fired that guy. Got a new guy in there. And now we're cleared of everything. We are cleared. The guy investigating us, I got rid of. We got a new guy in there. And his report clears of us everything. I can't see any wrongdoing here. Number 29. Trump. I guess you have one of your wealthy people, the server. They say Ukraine has it. There's a lot of things that went on. The whole situation, I think you're surrounding yourself with some of the same people. I would like to have the Attorney General call you. I would like to have him give you a call. Or your people, I would like to get to the bottom of it. You good with that? Number 30. I would like you to do us a favor. Do us a little favor. Because our damn government has no interest whatsoever in corruption at any level. I would like you to do us a favor, though, because our country has been through a lot. That's what he's saying. Our country's been through a lot. They won't do jack. And Ukraine knows a lot about it. You know a lot about it. You know what we've been through. You've been in there. I would like you to find out what happened with the whole situation with Ukraine. They say CrowdStrike. Seth Rich is dead. These are the people that provided CrowdStrike, the DNC server security. I think they're the ones that did the scan the servers to see where the hackers came from. I think it's Teddy Bear and Freddie Bear or whoever, but they know who it is, and they know where these hackers came from. Anyhow, number 31, not the FBI. Here is a whistleblower complaint declassified, expected to be released to public this morning. I heard somebody say, they heard somebody say, and I filled out a form. Number 32, Mike Quigley from Illinois. Who the hell knows this guy? And you know the thing, here's the talking point, all right? Highly disturbing. You went behind closed doors. This guy, you went behind closed doors. You got to read on this. I know you can't talk about it. Well, what's your takeaway? Highly disturbing. Highly disturbing. Okay. Here's the piece of shift. Number 33. This piece of shift, Adam, first name Adam, highly disturbing. It's just highly disturbing. It's a 5-alarm fire to me. Here's CNN. Want to show you really quick. CNN got in on the game. Number 34. That was at 4:00 a.m. this morning. Tells Jimmy Kimmel it's awful hard to avoid the conclusion. It's hard. Biden on whether Trump committed impeachable offense. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. Okay. Number 35. I'm just showing you. You may say, well, these are the same. No, I'm just showing you CNN. Okay, MSNBC. There's at 1:07 a.m. Number 35. They meet at the UN. Number 36, White House emailed Ukraine talking points to Pelosi, accidentally sent them over there to Nancy. Or did they? We will see. Number 37, another little side shot there, CNN. Now here's a poll. Number 38, Quinnipiac poll. Okay, but this came out, this was between September 19th and 23, when the whistleblower story was just cranking up, they said this morning. It was getting cranked up. But 37% of Americans polled want the president impeached. 57% said no. Now, they're going to love squeezing that number. They're going to make up a poll. Clear partisan divide with 73% Dems want that removed. That is number 39. 73% of Democrats polled want him out. 4% of Republicans. That's Mitt Romney and his whole damn family. All right. Let's go to number 40. This partisan attack on the president could have far-reaching implications for foreign policy and permanent damage world leaders' confidence in the ability to speak freely and candid with the U.S. president. Trump says, I'm a victim. Vicious Democrats. They're vicious, vicious, vicious. Number 41. Whistleblower fallout, White House transcript. Trump asked Zelensky for a favor. Can you do me a favor? I mean, do me a favor. There's Joe Biden and there's President Attorney General. Number 42. There we go. Do me a favor. Number 43. GOP Senator Ben Sasse calls complaint troubling. What did you think of that complaint you just read and you heard a briefing on? I'm a little troubled by it. Oh my God, breaking news, breaking news. Let me call my editor. Sasse is troubled by it. Oh my God, let me get it on the air. Acting Spy Chief McGuire, Intel watchdog Atkinson's testified today. He did not. 44, this is Ben Sasse called it troubling. This is the Director of National Intelligence, McGuire, that the Washington Post told a lie on yesterday, that the story was he was going to quit. And he said that's just not true. See if I have another one I want to get to. All right. So we showed Johnson, the first president of the United States, impeached. This is number 52. This is the second one. William Jefferson Clinton, right? Number 52, or 51, my mistake, 51. There you go. William Jefferson Clinton right there. Now, why did William Jefferson Clinton get impeached? We'll just say he lied under oath. I think it was to a grand jury or to the investigator. He lied under oath. He looked at a camera. He went on a camera. He went on a camera interview that they did, and he was under oath as the President of the United States, and he looked at the camera and lied. And he said, and that was Monica Lewinsky, and he said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I did not. I'm Bill Clinton. I play saxophone. I was on Arsenio Hall. That's me. But I did not. American people, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That's what he did. All right, so he lied, he got impeached. All right, so I've told you from day one, okay? This is it. This is what they want. This is what they want to achieve. Number 6. That's it. Richard Milhouse Nixon. Effective noon tomorrow, I will resign the presidency of the United States. And at that time, Vice President Gerald Ford will be sworn in. Now, there was impeachment hearings on him. They were going to vote, and they may have voted in the Senate. If they proceeded, if he would not have resigned, they may have removed him from office. He may have been in the history books of the first one actually removed from office. But he resigned. And that's the picture they want with Donald Trump. They want Donald Trump to leave, okay, the Oval Office and get on that Marine One just like Richard Nixon did. And that's their hope. But Donald J. Trump's not leaving, folks. It don't matter. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, is there going to be a GSA club at Fannin County High School? Right after these messages.